The Mr. Olympia title is my title, and I wanted to come back.
I cannot wait to see when he peels off that sweatshirt and makes his way to stage. Did he do anything different this year?
And so,
Never been done before. Three previous Mr. Olympias, and the reigning duking it out for that title. Well, he proved me wrong by winning 2 back-to-back shows. Only took 1 to qualify this year, but 2 next year in the point system would have qualified him for the Olimpia. And is here to see where he's going to end up. I'd be curious to know where you think he's going to end up. I really think is going to blow everybody's mind this year. His size and his shape is going to be absolutely spectacular. Never been done before. Three previous Mr. Olympias, and the reigning duking it out for that title. Hadi as well. We got a lot of guys that could place anywhere this year. It's going to be, so I'm looking forward to see where jockeys his way, and maybe when he comes around, we'll get a chance to have a quick word with him after he gets his package and signs all those posters they've got set up. A lot to sign for these athletes. Man, there are some big bodies this year. Big bodies, incredibly conditioned. It's going to be interesting to see where things end up. Oh, good veto I saw a week and a half ago at Derek's Lunsford's gym in St. Petersburg at Champs Elysium. Good veto was looking huge. Big beard. Nick Walker making his way to stage. Nick Walker has got to be the biggest wild card. I cannot wait to see when he peels off that sweatshirt and makes his way to stage. Tonio Burton, when he qualified for this year's Olympia, I was the MC at the Legions in Reno. Tonio looked incredible, but his check-in pictures, he looks even better. Now, William Bonac has been another big shock this year. William Bonac looks incredible. This is probably, I think it's one of his best years in a long time. I'd like to see where William shapes up with these guys. Chinadu Obieka, Andrew Jack, another one of the wild cards. Depending on his conditioning, his year is coming. Let's just be honest. His size, his shape, that very first year he came out, he was the first one to take his shirt off at the press conference, and then he dropped into the splits like he does, his signature move. That is a very big, very balanced man, and it is going to be incredible to see how he shakes up this year, how conditioned he comes in for the big stage. Beirut Tabani, one of the bigger stories. Where he places, it really doesn't matter. It's going to be good, but Beirut, just having him here is such an honor. We've waited so long. He's competed and he's qualified every year, year after year, and he's finally allowed here. So let's see who's next. Regan Grimes, that's going to be something to see as well. Such a great guy to have here, watching him change year over year, the size he's put on. We talked about it on Primetime Muscle. Bob just announced the one and only Ruby El Mascara, Nextzilla, an absolute freak in nature. And one of the beautiful things that Chris Cormier was working with Ruby El and was giving us some backstory. He just started working with weights in the last couple of years. He put all that size on. When you say natural, doing work around the farm. So that's going to be interesting. Derek Lunsford, they just called his number. Do not count out a guy who beat both Samson Dauda and Nick Walker this year earlier at 2 shows. And then he had 5 months to go back to the drawing board, figure out where and how he wants to put on size, how conditioned he's going to come in. And after seeing him a week and a half ago at his own gym, watching him train with Ramon Dino, Edwin Palmera from Men's Physique, he was training there. But both he and Ramon Dino look the absolute best I've ever seen them. These guys were mind-blowing. So seeing that was really something to behold. It's going to be epic this year. 4 Mr. Olympias, never been done before. Three previous Mr. Olympias, and the reigning duking it out for that title. Hadi as well. We got a lot of guys that could place anywhere this year. It's going to be pretty remarkable to see where it shakes out. Tara Kilgindy is not far away. We're going to put him on a microphone, get some of his thoughts on the guys that just came across. Tarek?
Tim, I want to bring here one of the greatest coaches in the history of bodybuilding,
One
Hadi
of?
Rambod.
One of?
Said I can come back here.
You can. You can. Hey, let's bring here the 2022 Mr. Olympia. We have the other mic here.
Hello, my friend.
Honey, hold this mic. I want to ask a question to Hadi Choopan. Out of all these guys, he was the first one to win the Mr. Olympia in 2022. He's beaten all these guys. When these guys won, he was the guy that took second. He's the most consistent of them all. How does he feel knowing that this could be his legacy show where he confirms,
Bro, you
I'm
know
the best
I'm not
one.
that great at Farsi. You're going.
Let's
really-
go. Let's go.
You want to know what? Give me the short question.
How does he feel after all his years in consistency if he can beat all these guys again right now?
داره میپرسه حالتون چطوره؟ چطوری فکر میکنی داره امسال بردی تو 2000 پارسال هم
اول سلام خدمت همه بچه‌ها. امیدوارم که خوب باشید، سلامت باشید هر جای دنیا که هستید. مثل همیشه مثل همین 7 سال 8 سال که خودمون رو ثابت کردیم ما همیشه بهترین خودمون رو آوردیم و با تمام توان زیباترین بهترین کاندیشن بهترین حج بهترین بدن آوردیم و امسال هم مثل همیشه هیچ شکی درش نیست که امسال خیلی خطرناک است.
says that just like always, working on being the absolute his achieving size, bringing in the package that he's known for, working on absolutely trying to bring in his best ever.
I'll give you a proper question. Did he do anything different this year?
امسال چی فرقی چیکار کردی فرق امسال
فرق زیادی ایجاد کردیم. من دوست ندارم قبل از استش حرف بزنم. همیشه روی استش حرفمون.
says he did a lot. He'll talk to you about it after he'll talk to you after the stage.
Okay, let's do it.
Hadi Choopan, 2022 Mr. Olympia, one of the great competitors of our generation. Azizam is coming, the Persian Wolf, to regain his title. Thank you so much, Hadi. Yeah, thank you, Hadi. Let's bring right now Urs Kalachinski.
Okay.
He's the sensation. He's the sensation.
The Miracle Bear, the
Miracle
shock of
Bear.
this year.
Yeah.
Okay, I owe you an apology. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Okay,
Urs.
when you said you were moving, yes,
Alive, bro.
when I heard you were moving up, I said, well, in a year or two, he's going to be amazing, and you won 2 shows back to back.
That was amazing.
Well, Urs, you're sitting there right next to Samson, Dauda, Nick Walker, Derek. These are the monsters of open bodybuilding. How do you feel in this check-ins? Does it feel different? Because before in Classic, all eyes were on you, Ramon, and Siba. But right now, those are the monsters.
Yeah, I mean, a monster can be a good and a bad thing, I would say. And like I said before, if the elephant would be the king of the jungle, it would be, but it's not. So I know open bodybuilding takes time, and I'm very happy to finally be in the division where I belong to and build up my legacy from there on.
Well, those 2 shows, your physique was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So how much size between Classic and Open did you put on to get there?
It was around about
Say it.
30 pounds. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta tell you, Urs Kalachinski shocked the world. He won 2 shows. He won a show in Italy. He won a show in Germany. I think this man belongs here. I think he has one of the most beautiful lines. Some of the weaknesses that we point out in Classic, they all went away in Open. His arms are humongous. And he said on a live with us, he goes, Tarek, my legs will be completely different. When I saw the pictures from the Italy show, Tim, I could not believe it. A lot of the open bodybuilders were shocked themselves. I think he could be even better this time, and I believe Urs Kalaczynski has the potential to attack the top guys.
Well, in 1 year, you went from the miracle teddy bear to the miracle grizzly bear.
Or as Chris would say, no skinny bitchin'.
Man, it is so good to have you here.
Thank you.
So good to have you.
It's amazing.
Enjoy this first one, because you know you're going to be here a long time.
100%. I'm going to enjoy this to the max, and we're going to put out a hell of a show. So, very good lineup. Of course, it's the Olympia. It's the weekend every athlete in this world really trains for and works for, and it's just an honor to represent the sport as one of 20 of the best in the world, and it's just amazing to keep up my flag for the Germans and for whole Europe.
This is the first of your many marks in history right here in the open division. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
luck.
you so
Have
much,
fun.
Urs. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Let's bring in Nick Walker, the mutant himself. Nick, let's get your quick interview.
So we
We're
got
gonna-
Nick. He's
Nick Walker.
saying hi to head judge Bill Sibilia, who judged.
Bill looks fantastic.
He's
I
down
mean,
40 pounds. He's ready for the stage.
Bill looked like a Italian stud. He's back on time.
'Cause we
Because
got
you're not Nick
superstars.
Walker.
What's
You're
up,
not
Nick?
Nick Walker.
They filming a documentary. You got a mic on.
Yeah. Oh, I do, yeah. I didn't notice that. Still on.
How you feeling, man? Tired and shredded? Like a winner.
Nick, I was in Brazil a few weeks ago, and the most popular bodybuilder in Brazil is Nick Walker. I was in Romania, and people were asking me, when is Nick Walker coming in? The promoter in India, Manish, he said, Tarek, bring Nick Walker to India. Why do you think you're the most popular bodybuilder in the world?
I'm authentic. Real. You see on the internet is what you get in person. I'm a hard worker. I persevere. I overcome. And then I win.
And what about these guys? A lot of people think that your showing in Pittsburgh is one of the best physiques we've seen in the last couple of years. You said, Tarek, I beat Derek. I don't care what anybody says. Looking at these guys, Hadi, Samson, Derek, do you think you're going to take them down in the next couple of days?
Look, these guys are very competitive. These guys are all great champions, but I am a mutant for a reason, and I will be the last man standing come Saturday night.
I don't know if we have anything else. That's pretty badass.
Nick Walker is one of the great competitors. When I saw him in Pittsburgh, I said to myself, he can win the Olympia. Anybody that says that Nick Walker cannot win the Olympia has low IQ or is plain stupid.
How's that? That's pretty good. All right, brother, go get him. It's great to see you. Good luck this weekend. Not
Good
that
luck.
you need it. All
Yes.
the work is done.
Let's bring in Akeem Williams. Yes, thank you so much. Let's bring Samson Dauda right there. Let's bring Samson Dauda. The Mr. Olympia has arrived. The Mr. Olympia has arrived. He was right there trying to intimidate some of the other competitors. The Mr. Olympia, the 19th man, has arrived. Samson Dauda.
Okay, you have been one of the best ambassadors in the sport as Mr. Olympia we've had in a really long time. What was the year like?
It's been amazing, man. I mean, it's been a dream come true. Like, this is something we all have dreamt about for years. And you sort of have a vision of what you would like to do if you were ever in that position and if you're blessed with the opportunity. So when it came up, you felt like, man, okay, it was more than I expected it to be. And my life completely transformed overnight. And I still remember this moment this time last year. It feels like it was yesterday. So just looking back at everything, I was like, man, I just want to thank bodybuilding so much because it literally changed my life.
Samson, you are the Mr. Olympia. And historically speaking, the Mr. Olympia repeats the title. That has to be the tendency. We've had Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dorian Yates, Ronnie Coleman, Lee Haney. Most of the times, the Mr. Olympia retains the title. How do you feel about this lineup? Great competitors, Hadi, Derek, Nick. How do you feel? Are you going to beat them all?
Well, I'm ready to retain the title.
So the thought is with you, and I'm just going to make it with you, but a lot of people it's not this way because it has gone 4 different ways in 5 years. They say with Samson's structure, the size you put on, if you come in condition, it's lights out.
I mean, that's what I think, you know, they say my destiny is my own hands. I'm probably the only guy in that top 4 that all I got to do is control my own events, and that's it. I don't need to worry about anybody else. If I focus on me and focus on bringing my gay game, there ain't nothing anybody could do about it. And that, for me, is a real driving force.
Well, guys, Samson Dauda has been a tremendous Mr. Olympia. I've traveled with him in Brazil, in Romania. People absolutely love him. He's expanded the sport. He's very charismatic. His wife said, Tarek, I'm going to bring him his best. Mark my words. And Marlena said, his posing will be epic. We are going to be talking about Samson Dauda like we talk about Mohammed Makawi after this Mr. Olympia. So I know Marlena is coming after, and she wants you to deliver a powerful performance. Congratulations. I know they're calling there. Congratulations on a great year. You are Mr. Olympia.
You know I'm a fan. I'll see you in a day. Yeah, see you in a day.
Yeah. Let's bring in Bob Ciccarillo. Bob.
So, listen, job's not done. I'm laser focused right now, and that's all I'm thinking about is doing my job, doing it well, and making history.
Speaking of history, Chris.
Yes.
Triple Crown. Pittsburgh, New York. What's in your Triple Crown?
The Triple Crown is the Arnold Classic, the legacy show of the Pittsburgh and the Mr. Olympia.
And the Mr. Olympia in the same.
Really bring, I mean, this is like Arnold Schwarzenegger status. This is like the greatest of all time. The Lee Haney's, everyone that's been, I mean, even Jay Cutler for Olympias. How do you feel about the way you look? How do you feel about any changes you made from that time to this time? And was it enough time?
I feel great, man. I feel like this, like I said, this whole year I've been laser focused. Since last year, coming off of last year's Olympia, it left a bad taste in my mouth because I knew that the physique that I brought to the Olympia stage last year was not my best. It landed me in third place, and I just didn't like that, man. I was a reigning champion. I feel that the Mr. Olympia title is my title, and I wanted to come back and get that back this year, but I said, no way, no. We're not waiting to the Olympia. I want to go right into the Arnold, and I want to beat the guy that just beat me at the Olympia last year. And we did the Arnold, and I said, okay, first Pittsburgh Pro Open bodybuilding show. I have to do it. This is where a lot of my career took off with doing the guest posing at the Pittsburgh. You go up against the best. I want to be the best.
Now you're a head down, go to work kind of guy.
Yeah.
But this year with that beautiful gym, how much better was that for you to focus in your own world?
Well, it's great, man. I mean, not only do I have my own place to train, at first it was private, just for me and a few others. I have the best equipment in the world, New Tech. I mean, you all know, everybody knows that New Tech is the best equipment in the world. And then being able to bring other Olympians to my gym, 8 champions all around, whether we're training together or just side by side, having each other there, it was the perfect environment for everybody there to excel and be their best come this weekend at the Olympia. So
I've seen you up close and personal.
you've been there too.
Yes, and you got the density. I mean, what are the fans gonna see different on your physique that they'd never seen before?
Well, you saw what happened from the Olympia to the Arnold, right?
Yep.
And you even called it.
Yep.
You might have backed out at the last minute, got a little spooked.
No, I didn't get spooked.
but you said, hey, I see what's coming. He's going to make progress. That's what happened. That's exactly what's going to happen this weekend. Is we're going to continue making those improvements.
And it looked like
again.
you made more improvements in your abs.
Yeah, I mean everything, man. You can't. This is a bodybuilding. This is bodybuilding. We're trying to work on everything, right?
I saw you do a little peek in that last check-in picture with that 8-pack.
And they were deep.
Yeah. Nah, just putting the nose to the grind and staying focused, man. I mean, you gotta love this. You gotta love being in the gym. You gotta love training. You gotta love the discipline. You gotta want to work hard and stay focused and stay at it. And that's where I'm at, man. This whole entire year.
Well, thank you very much for stopping by.
Appreciate it.
Best of luck to you.
Appreciate
Do
you.
your thing, man.
I can't wait to see all your effort
take
stage on
Friday
Friday
night.
night.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Hey, God bless it. I wish the best to all the competitors this weekend. I know that there's a lot of divisions, a lot of hungry people, and I just, I want to say God bless to all the athletes, fans, everyone that supports bodybuilding, Mr. Olympia. It takes us all. It's not one person. It's our community doing it together. So thank you all for all the support, whether, again, it's the athletes, the fans, sponsors, promoters, everybody. Thank you for all that you do.
Keep it
Thank
positive.
you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.